You see, what these people want is they want for you to just forget about all of the things that they did to you. They want you to just give them a pass at what they did. Okay? They want basically to be able to get away with what they did to you. They don't want to face any consequences for what they did. They don't want to be, excuse me, they don't want to be reprimanded for what they did. They don't want to be held accountable for what they did. They want to be able to do what they did and know that they got away with it. You see, for some of you, it's been years since these people have done this to you, and you're still kind of holding on to the pain and the weight of the burden of what they did to you, because trauma doesn't just go away at the snap of a finger. Like, you can't just snap trauma away. It's not like a light switch you could just turn it on and turn it off. It's not like that. Light switch. It's not like that at all. Trauma, you actually have to process it. You have to work through it. You have to get through the excuse me. You have to get through the trauma in order to fully process it. And for some of you, you haven't fully processed your trauma from what these people have done to you, because a part of you is still in a state of shock. You're in a state of shock. Like, I cannot believe this happened to me. Why did this happen to me? Did this really happen to me? I'm so much in shock. A lot of people can be stuck in the shock phase because they are just so flabbergasted by what they had to experience, what their eyes saw, what their ears heard, what their body experienced. A lot of people are stuck at that shock phase. And then you have to move down the line of your trauma ladder to process everything. So some of you are still processing that trauma. But the thing is, these people that hurt you, that did the damage, that caused all of this trauma within you, they don't want to be reprimanded for what they did. They just want to be able to hurt you and just keep on living their merry life without any consequences, without being reprimanded, without being held accountable. They want you to just forget about what they did and move on with your life. I'm sorry, sometimes that's not going to always work. Sometimes you can't just forget about it, ignore it, and move on with your life. Sometimes you have to address it in your present day waking life. And you are addressing it in your present day waking life by talking about it, by exposing these people for what they have done, coming out and exposing this on your own platform, telling your story, sharing what has happened to you, talking about what you have endured, talking about the wisdom that you've gained from this experience, what you've learned from this, what you've observed from all of this, and giving pointers, insight, clarity, and helping other people that have gone through similar situations that you have gone through. You see, these people, they want to be able to just get a free pass at hurting you without having anything happening to them in return. They don't want you to match their energy. They don't want you to seek revenge. They don't want to be avenged against. They want to be able to do their tirades and just live their merry life and not be held accountable for it. That's exactly how narcissists can continue on their tirades and continue hurting people, because people don't expose narcissists enough. And I will say this line blue in the face because I expose narcissists all throughout this platform. My own narcissistic abusers, I expose on this platform. I have put up their names, I have put up their pictures, I have tagged them, I have directly sent to them their exposure. Why? Because I wanted to, because I wanted them to see what they did to me, because I want to hold them accountable, because I want them to receive consequences for what they have done. I don't care how much they try to stop my voice from speaking. I'm going to speak my truth, and you continue to speak your truth as well. You continue to expose these people for what they have done to you, for what you have endured. You speak your truth. You tell your truth. You talk about what you've experienced. You hold these people accountable, because they can try to run from their problems all they want to, run from what they've done all they want to. But when you throw it back in their face, they have no other choice but to face it. That's why I brought it back to their face, so they had no other choice but to face it too. They take your silence to their advantage. They love when you're silent because you're not exposing them. They love when you're silent. But don't you go silent don't let these people strip you of your voice. Don't you go silent behind these people, because these people would never apologize to you, never hold themselves accountable. They would turn around and do it again just because you're silent. Even when you didn't say anything, when they were doing these things to you, they take your silence as weakness. Like, oh, they're not saying anything, I can go ahead and continue doing what I'm doing. Start speaking up. Use your voice. Activate that throat chakra. Use it. You see, these people, they think that they're not going to be exposed to what they have done. But the tables are turning now, because you're now getting the courage and confidence to actually expose them. So now their reputation is no longer going to be protected, because people are going to see them for what they have done. No longer are we protecting our abusers. No more. Ashe.